What if I told you that a UN Secretary General died under suspicious circumstances while trying to broker peace in Africa? This is just one of the many unsolved historical mysteries that haunt the continent, stories of lost cities, looted treasures, and forgotten genocides. These are not just tales of the past, they are echoes that resonate in modern Africa, shaping identities, fueling debates on restitution, and demanding justice. We delve into 7 of Africa's greatest unsolved historical mysteries, exploring the facts, the theories, and the lasting impact of these enigmatic events. Our journey begins in the skies over northern Rhodesia, now Zambia, in September 1961. Dag Hammarskjöld, the second Secretary General of the United Nations, was en route to negotiate a ceasefire in the Congo crisis. The Congo, newly independent, had become a Cold War battleground, and Hammarskjöld hoped to broker peace with Moise Tshombe, the leader of the secessionist Katanga province. But his plane, the Albertina, never reached its destination. It crashed near Ndola, killing Hammarskjöld and 15 others. The cause of the crash remains a subject of intense debate. Was it an accident, as initially claimed? Or was it an act of sabotage, or even a targeted shootdown? Multiple investigations have suggested foul play, with some evidence pointing to possible external interference. The circumstances surrounding Harold Julian, a security officer who survived the crash briefly before succumbing to his injuries, add another layer of intrigue. Despite decades of inquiry, including a 2017 UN panel, no definitive answer has emerged. The death of Dag Hammarskjöld remains a chilling reminder of the Cold War's reach and the dangerous stakes of international peacekeeping. From the modern skies, we travel back in time to the ancient ruins of Great Zimbabwe, a sprawling complex of stone structures near present-day Masvingo. Between the 11th and 15th centuries, this was the heart of a powerful kingdom, a center of trade and political influence. The Great Enclosure, with its towering walls built without mortar, stands as a testament to the skill and ingenuity of its builders. European colonial writers once dismissed the possibility that Africans could have created such a marvel, pushing racist theories that have since been discredited. But by the late 15th century, Great Zimbabwe was in decline, its people gradually abandoning the site. The reasons for this abandonment remain a mystery. Environmental degradation, shifts in trade routes, political upheaval, and resource depletion are all potential factors. What is clear is that Great Zimbabwe's legacy endures, serving as a potent symbol of African statehood and inspiring the modern nation's name. Moving eastward, we arrive at the coast of Kenya, where the ruins of Gedi stand as a silent witness to a forgotten era. Gedi, also known as Ged, flourished between the 13th and 17th centuries as a Swahili city, a vibrant hub of trade and culture. Its Kora stone architecture, mosques, palace, and sophisticated water system attest to its former wealth and sophistication. Archaeological finds reveal connections to the wider Indian Ocean world, with Chinese porcelain and glass beads bearing witness to its global reach. Yet, by the early 17th century, Gedi was abandoned. Like Great Zimbabwe, the reasons for its decline remain debated. Water supply problems, changing trade networks, conflict, and regional instability are all possible contributors. What sets Gedi apart is the gradual nature of its abandonment, a slow decline rather than a sudden catastrophe. The story of Gedi serves as a reminder of the fragility of urban centers and the complex interplay of factors that can lead to their demise. Our next stop takes us to southern Africa, where the Lemba people maintain a unique set of traditions linking them to ancient Israel. Central to their identity is the Ngoma Longondo, a sacred object believed by some to be a replica or representation of the Ark of the Covenant. The Lemba traditions, blending oral memory, identity, and religious meaning, are undoubtedly real and culturally significant. While DNA studies have shown some genetic links to Middle Eastern populations, the precise historical connection to ancient Israel remains unproven. Despite the lack of definitive proof, the Lemba story is a compelling example of how historical narratives can shape identity and connect communities across vast distances. From the realm of cultural tradition, we turn to one of the most egregious examples of colonial plunder, the looting of the Benin bronzes. In February 1897, British forces launched a punitive expedition against Benin City, in present-day Edo State, Nigeria. They deposed Oba Ovenramon, burned part of the city, and looted thousands of artworks, now known as the Benin bronzes. These bronzes, intricate castings depicting the history, rituals, and cosmology of the Benin Kingdom, are not merely works of art, they are a historical archive, a testament to a sophisticated and powerful civilization. Today, many of these bronzes reside in museums and private collections around the world, from the British Museum to institutions in Berlin, Vienna, and Paris. The mystery surrounding the Benin bronzes is not about what happened, but about what should happen next. The issue of restitution, ownership, and return is at the heart of a global debate about cultural heritage and colonial justice. Next, we confront one of the darkest chapters in African history, the Herero and Nomor genocide in German Southwest Africa, now Namibia. Between 1904 and 1908, German colonial forces, under the command of General Lothar von Trotha, systematically targeted the Herero and Nomor people. In October 1904, von Trotha issued an extermination order, driving the Herero into the Omahik Desert, where many died from thirst and starvation. Survivors were later confined in concentration camps, including the notorious camp on Shark Island near Luderitz. The scale of the genocide is staggering. It is estimated that roughly 80% of the Herero and 50% of the Nomor population perished, with total deaths potentially reaching hundreds of thousands. While the historical facts of the genocide are well documented, the long suppression, denial, and delay in official recognition and reparative justice represent a different kind of mystery, a mystery of historical accountability. The Herero and Nomor genocide stands as a chilling precursor to later atrocities of the 20th century, a stark reminder of the dangers of unchecked power and racial hatred. Our final mystery takes us to South Africa, where strange metal spheres have been discovered in Precambrian rock near Ottesdal, in the Northwest Province. These spheres, often referred to as the Klerksdorp spheres, have been the subject of much speculation, with some claiming they are evidence of ancient alien technology or lost civilizations. While these claims are often sensationalized online, mainstream geology offers a more plausible explanation. These spheres are likely natural formations, the result of geological processes that occurred millions of years ago. The persistence of these spheres in pseudoscientific list of unsolved African mysteries highlights a broader issue, the tendency to sensationalize and misrepresent African history. Africa's past is not mysterious because it is empty. It is contested because it was frequently damaged, looted, or misrepresented. The unsolved mysteries we have explored today reveal the scale of colonial disruption, the destruction or displacement of African archives and political centers, and the dismissal of African knowledge systems. They serve as a reminder that modern African states inherit unresolved colonial-era trauma. As we seek to unravel these mysteries, we must also confront the legacies of colonialism and injustice, and work towards a future where African history is accurately represented and respected. These stories are not just about the past. They are about the present. They are about the future.